How to find a job for a foreign person in Russia? Every year, more and more foreign citizens strive to visit Russia, not only for the purpose of tourism and business, but also for the employment purpose, wishing to invest their knowledge and capital in the Russian economy. For the official employment of foreign citizens who come to Russia on the basis of visa, a work permit is required. Let's consider a practical example. A foreign person, a citizen of, for example, India, wants to come to Russia and find a job here. Between Russia and India, there is a visa regime. So there are three possible scenarios are possible. The first scenario is when the foreign person finds a Russian employer who agrees to hire him. After all the formalities of the employment contract are solved, you need to issue a tourist visa, come to Russia, sign the necessary documents for your employment with your employer. Further, your employer must make you a special working invitation to Russia, make a work permit in the Ministry of Internal Affairs of Russia, and pay the state duty to the necessary services. And this way, you can receive a work permit in Russia. However, in order to attract a foreign person to work in Russia, a Russian company must obtain a quota for employing a foreign labor. Obtaining an employment quota for foreign citizens is quite a long and hard process, which may result also in the refusal. The number of quota in Russia is strictly limited and distributed between the regions and divided into professions. For example, in 2020, around 150,000 employment quotas were allocated in Russia. A quota is not required only in two cases. If a foreign employee is a highly qualified specialist and his salary contributes more than 2 million rubles per year, or if the job is included in the list of non-quota positions for the current year. The second scenario is when a foreign person does not find a job at first hand, but comes to Russia and receives a temporary residence permit, which allows him or her to find a job in Russia. A temporary residence permit allows a foreign person to live in Russia and to find a job and be employed in a Russian company. However, to obtain a temporary residence permit is also a quota process, which is determined by the government of the Russian Federation. In addition, you will need to pass an exam of Russian language, the history of Russia, and the laws of Russian Federation. The temporary residence permit is issued for 3 years and can be prolonged many times. The third scenario is to find a job as a highly qualified specialist. In this case, you need to go under quotas. You don't need to pass any exam on the Russian language or the Russian history or the Russian laws, but to be employed as a highly qualified specialist, you either need to find a relative employer who can hire you and pay you a salary established by law not less than 2 million Russian rubles per year, or to establish your own company and hire yourself as a director, a highly qualified specialist.